Yeah, hi. I'm up the top of the tower again. It's Friday night, April 25th. And we had a power outage last night for a couple hours. And I got to use my propane cooker to cook some tea, but a complete power outage. No internet, no power. Just my phone worked. And I see I'm up here this evening again. And can't remember the last time I heard these generators running. This first bit of the research station here, or tower, has got a diesel generator running, or propane or whatever. And this other one's got a big generator running too. And these are up, on the ridge trail. But I just wanted to show you that, and I'm just curious what it's all about. I clicked on a little clickbait yesterday, and I guess different areas of the world have been having problems with their grid lately and different things. I don't know what's going on, but isn't that strange? I don't know what they need all the power for necessarily, but I see these things run air conditioners too, right? These have only started up a few minutes ago. Isn't that weird? Danger, danger. So the fact that these are running, I don't know if there's no power up here right now. Strange. We'll walk around the thing here and check it out. Usually it's so quiet up here. I wonder how much I'm getting zapped when I'm up here with radiation or whatever is shooting out at me. I don't know. You think they'd let me know? I feel, you swear my arm starts to tingle more when I'm up here. Danger, danger. Emission intense. Well, let's keep moving. Yeah, let's keep moving. Oh. That's so strange. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'll Google it when I get home. I don't know what those trees are, but they smell like the inside of an old lady's bathroom, right? See, we were over at that gate on the other side. Now we've walked around. Sound of the generators. Friday night. Friday afternoon, I should say. See my shadow? Noisy. Okay, let's go down. Oh! This stuff has, that really loose, jagged little gravel on top of a really hard surface, right? This little ball bearings. Go a little off piste here. thing still working? Yep, camera's still on. I got a plan for tomorrow. You'll see tomorrow. It's Saturday tomorrow. Friday today. There we go. When I was walking up, a guy stopped to say, "Have you been away?" or whatever, and I've only spoke with him once or twice for a few seconds, but he's a regular. He walks up this hill every day like I have for many, many years. Same with him, and I always see him pulling in his truck. And it's funny, I don't even know the guy's name. He said he lived in Korea or whatever at one time. But you know, it's interesting. Like we talked about that before, there are some people that notice your absence, right? Usually people that have similar habits or frequent the same areas, I guess. Well, there we go, down at the, what do you call this thing again? It's certainly a lot warmer than it was when we first started coming up here. Back in early April when I first got back from Thailand. And we're here again. Yeah, here again. Another therapy walk. Yeah. Well, we're just below the platform. You can tell the lunatics have been out hacking up with their knife or whatever here. Okay. I wonder why people have to do stuff like that. I know it's fun to use your knife, but why that? I think we got a little activity down there. Some ants. It's ant season. Those ants or those termites? I don't know. I don't know much about those guys. There's a lot of them. Huh. They seem to know I'm here. They're getting a little more activity going here. They're everywhere. Wow. I was just thinking about different types of families or whatever, but my family had always felt like I was either being ghosted or yelled at. Is that all families are? I always thought that maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's all some families are. I always tried to be available to talk, right? I always encouraged people to talk. I don't know. I'm sure there's lots of other people in the same boat. But it certainly doesn't feel like you get anything out of it. If anything, it just knocks the wind out of you. Is that what they call tough love, maybe? I don't know. I've never had anyone to talk to about that kind of stuff. Wow, look at those flowers, you guys. Look at them all. The universe is full of many mysteries. Looking for answers is futile. Most times is what I've found. You don't always want to accept what makes you miserable. But I do believe some people do feed off of making other people miserable. You know, they collaborate and use other loved ones against you. Even pets, whatever, instead of just, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't understand why people always want to, it seems like a lot of people just, all they want to do is hurt you. I guess all you can say is good riddance. Sometimes you'd like to take drastic steps, but it's not in your character. So people take advantage of your kindness and your forgiveness, right? It isn't just about me. I'm just stating a fact. A lot of people take great pleasure out of hurting other people, bullying other people, taking when they should be giving, loving when, you know, instead of, you know, people do terrible things to animals and other people. Terrible things. Why? When you have a choice to do something that's the exact opposite. We all have choices. I just don't understand, right? But if you're one of the ones that cares about that kind of stuff, and you care about people and other living creatures more than you care about money or making other people feel bad so you got something to giggle about, it makes you feel like a big man or a big woman. A lot of really big women are like that, aren't they? They're mean. And some people call it tough love or whatever. Been watching, like, say, a lot of Korean programming lately, and they're beating each other on the head with stuff and cane whipping each other, and all out of love. When you see stuff like that, you go, is love and hate the exact same thing? You ask yourself sometimes. But who's to gain from that, right? Is the person dishing out the abuse, is the gain for them, or is the gain for the people that's getting beat? All depends on your perspective, I guess. Sometimes people's perspectives are so different, they couldn't see the truth if it was right in their face. I've seen people change, right? That's why you see these terrible stories about Buddhist monks and all these things doing things that are completely against what they supposedly stand for. Are people just hiding behind these things, hiding behind religions so they can get away with more atrocities? In some cases, maybe. There's got to be some good people out there somewhere, right? What do you guys think about this Pope thing? Yeah, he died. Word on the street was he was a little bit better than the previous ones. I don't know. Again, it's all perspective. It's how it actually affects you, or how you perceive it to affect you. Oh, we got a little doggy here. Hi, doggy. Okay, let's say hi to doggy and we'll turn it off right now. Let's turn it off. What do you guys think? Do you think sometimes we can be so blind? We take the victim's mentality, right? Thinking that everyone's against us, but are we that blind that maybe we were completely wrong? You know what I'm saying? But that would mean, you know, there's a lot of, really bad things people do. And if a guy used that logic, you'd say you could justify it. The murderers could justify this and that. Some people deserve maybe not to get murdered, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe some people just aren't meant to be around each other. But I swear some people are evolving backwards, right? You think people would want to be better people? Less materialistic, use less. The whole hunger strike mentality, right? Just leave violence and bullying alone. Just, oh yeah, look at here. There's something going on up at the tower here. We got a truck coming up. We'll wait right here. I'll come off the side of the road, let this guy go by. We'll wait right here. We'll let him roll. It's got to be something to do with this, those generators running up the hill. We'll see. We'll see when he comes by here. See this truck here? Yeah. I'm doing a little bit of, yeah. Right. Something to do with that stuff, the research facility up there. But how much energy should a person waste trying to resolve things? Like in my instance, I've tried to talk to my family, a lot of people have, but it's like you try and tell them that there's things that are wrong, and you get this like, since when? No, they're not, like no hint that there'd been a problem that you would insist has been there for years and years and years, right? And getting worse day by day. And them accepting these tactics, of not returning phone calls, and you know what I mean? How can two people or people have such different sets of rules? I don't know. I hope this therapy walk's helping somebody out there. All it is to say, we're not alone in being alone, I suppose. Just like the fella I saw walking up the mountain today. He's always by himself, same thing, right? Yet seems like a perfectly nice guy. I think the people that want to be different, that don't want to just be like everybody else, have got it the hardest. Until you can somehow find a little group, but by that time you don't want a group. Everybody, you know, the individuals, right? We went through that before, your Buddhas and Jesuses and Gandhis. They were all loners. And they were, in my opinion, some of the greatest people, right? Had the greatest ideas. Cause less pain in this world, not more. Where some people, they think pain is a good way to get somebody, right? Give them some pain. They'll like it. They deserve it. Anyway, enough. That's our therapy walk. We're almost home. That was from the secret research facility back down. That'll conclude our chat for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. I got plans for tomorrow. We'll see you then. Bye.